Welcome back to Bike Stop, and this time it's a turn of the Dainese Smart Jacket, but it's the long-sleeved version. So who is it for? Well, pretty much any road rider or pillion. Why? It's got to be the ultimate safety item. So let me just talk about what I've got here. I've obviously got the jacket here, but I also wanted to just show you that I've also got for demonstration purposes only, what the kind of airbags can look like. There's a little bit of mixture of road and race here, but this is what the airbags look like inside the skin. This will deploy in pretty much any set of circumstances, but let me just segment them for you for a second. Number one, it will deploy if you are hit from any direction. Number two, it will deploy if you hit something head on or up to an angle of 90 degrees. Now, within the racing world, you've heard of high sides and low sides probably. This is for road use only, but this will deploy on a high side, which is when the bike slips, regains traction and kind of bucks you off. This will deploy in those circumstances. It will also deploy if your bike slips and doesn't come back up again. It's called a low side, and it will deploy whether you tumble or not, which is different to some other clothing. So it really does have you covered. It is very protective on the chest and the back, and the chest is one of those key areas that we often forget. The way it protects you is critical here, and I'm very pleased to say that I've got a sample here of the airbag itself in cutaway. Very quickly, if I had an airbed on the floor right now and someone pushed me over, my knee or whatever hit the ground or hit the airbag first would probably hit the floor and it would hurt, all right? But what is so clever and patented by Dainese is they tether the sides of the airbags together, which means that the air cannot escape to easier areas, as it were, of the airbag. The airbag stays at 50 millimeters and so protects you at all times, just purely down to this patented microfilament. And that is the difference with Dainese. That's why they've got more history with this garment than anybody else, more R&D probably than anybody else. The back protector is actually equivalent to 7 regular back protectors due to its size and extra width. The garment is obviously abrasion resistant. So let's talk about comfort. It can be worn inside a garment. You could probably take out all the other impact protection from another garment because it does have level 2 at the elbows and shoulders as well. So normally you could also wear it on its own, and it is actually more vented than you'd expect an airbag to be, because normally a vented airbag means it's got a hole in it. But it is, with its latest generation, quite vented, and it also means it can be folded, and it is stretchy, so it can be folded to be put away. It will last for 26 hours of use, which for those of us used to iPhones now lasting a day, that's pretty good and very relaxing. We talk about a few of the bonus features. It turns on here, the on switch is protected, it pops together to turn it on, but it will only be actually armed, ready for deployment, if you are on a bike with the engine running. And it's a very, very clever feature. The light turns green when it's ready to go. Now, that means that if you've got an electric bike, don't fear, because it also arms above 10 kilometers an hour. Now, we are fully trained here and certified. We were one of the absolute first to be so we can replace the airbag here in the shop. We just have to be careful of other damage, but we can replace the airbag. It auto updates when you connect it to the app that you've downloaded on your computer, so it's continuously learning by other accidents throughout the world. That's again a superb feature, keeping it absolutely up to date. And there is no subscription fee, so you only pay for the garment and any repairs, but no monthly subscription fee. Now, there is also the gilet version, and that is available for men and women. As I said, I've worn one from the very beginning back in 2013, and I absolutely love it and totally recommend it. Till next time, thanks. So I really hope you like that video, but make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe so you don't miss out on any. Take a look at our other social media channels, which is Instagram, Facebook, and even TikTok. And don't forget, ask us questions. We're here to help you.
And if you've got any suggestions of what other products you'd like us to see or anything at all, let us know. Thanks again.